I'm going to make this fast and hot because the skeeters are jumping. They are everywhere. There is nothing wrong with you. Nothing wrong with you. Okay? Here we go. Welcome to the Illuminated Path, where I give you a Thursday to Thursday reading. And today's reading is there's nothing wrong with you. Everything that you are is everything you were ever meant to be. Anything that's blocking you from exactly what you want and what you want to be doing is simply your mind. It is your mind. It is rejection. It is feeling abandoned. It is feeling not good enough. It's fear of yourself. It's fear of your power. It's fear of who you could be. And you hear all the bugs. They're like, yes, yes, yes. So when you allow yourself, let's just play a little game in your mind, okay? What if I didn't allow myself to feel rejected? What if I didn't allow myself to be small? What if I wasn't afraid to be exactly who I am, exactly the way I want to be it, and do that really, really big? What would happen then? Okay, so emotions. We understand emotions and thought processes and how they work together, but for this particular message, for this particular reading, it's all in your minds. Nothing is wrong with you. In fact, you were born exactly who you needed to be. You have all of the skill sets you need. You have all of the tools inside of you. You have the blueprint. You have the plans. Everything's in here. In here. It's 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 there. It's just there. And then, we're born and we forget that it's there. And so we allow our experiences and the world around us to inform us of who we are. Bitch, that's backwards. We get to inform the universe, the world around us, the people around us. We get to inform everything outside of us of who we are. And not in a way like we have to fight everybody else or that we're separate than everybody else, but just in a, this feels good, this feels big, this feels empowered, this is who I am and how I want to express, and we get to inform the things outside of us of that. We get to live in that way. We get to have our homes in that way. We get to be who we are inherently. And I have the cards to back it up. So what I pulled today happened to be 2 elemental cards. I was guided to my alien deck, my Lemurian deck, and I ended up with 2 elementals, right? So the first one that comes out is ether. Ether is your 0-point field. Ether is your quantum levels. In the quantum, my favorite space to be in, the quantum. And when you're in that space, the 0-point field, anything that you implant there is going to be what grows, right? So cells duplicate, but they come from somewhere. And where they come from is what they're going to keep being over and over and over and over again. That's why we do quantum healing. We go to the smallest layer. The cell is not the smallest part of your body. Your quantum field is. And anything you implant there, because that's what everything, all new cells that are created become created with what you've implanted in your quantum field. Okay? So, you were born pretty perfect. That's just how I believe. You were just born really, really perfect. And then the universe, not the universe, not source, but then the world around you and families and friends and things like that began to inform you of who you were. And you're like, oh, okay, I guess I am that. And that's not real. Okay, you should have said, I'm not actually that. I'm this. But you can be that if you want. And that's how you're going to start living your life from now on. Okay? If someone tells you that you can't, that you shan't, that it is not appropriate, that it just doesn't align with them, and that you should be smaller, or you should be this, or you get to say, no thanks, and move on with your life. Second elemental that came out today is air. Air, your thoughts, and the paradigm shift. air, first of all, is wisdom spaces. It's the thoughts that we tell ourselves, the truths that we choose to believe, or the truths that we tell others. But when we talk about a paradigm shift, this is a new way of existing. This is inspiration, fresh air, a consciousness shift, that expanded perception. So, I know I said a lot of silly words and fun things. The point of this week's reading is, regardless of all the junk and gunk and crap you've been going through for the past few weeks or months, because it's been a lot, at this point, you get to change your mind. You get to go to your quantum spaces, remind yourself of who you are, and you begin to inform everybody else of what that is. Okay? So be you, boo. Be you.